Hi guys, thanks for tuning in. I have with me my friend Christiana, and I got a request to do a Demi Lovato look, and I thought she was the perfect person to do it on because their features are very similar. So if you want to learn how to do a Demi Lovato, okay, sorry, I'll do that again. If you want to learn how to do a Demi Lovato look, then all you gotta do is keep watching. Alright, so to start this look off, I'm gonna start with a primer. I'm going to use Smashbox primer. It's the illuminating primer because Demi Lovato has a lot of illumination going on. After your illuminating primer, we're going to go in with a foundation. I'm using the Stila Stay All Day foundation. It's a medium coverage, it's buildable, and it comes with a full coverage concealer. Since all the pictures of Demi Lovato have a pretty full coverage on, since she's usually in front of a camera, so we're just going to emulate that. I'm going to use a buffing brush by Real Techniques. So after you do your foundation, it's totally optional depending on your skin type, but I'm gonna set I'm gonna set the makeup with a powder from Makeup Forever. It's the HD powder, and I like it because it doesn't change the finish of the makeup. It just kind of sets it for us. And I'm gonna use a fluffy stippling brush, and I'm gonna press it onto the skin so we don't alter the foundation we just put on. Guys, so I'm going to use my favorite primer, Kat Von D in Skin, and we're going to prime the top and bottom of the eye. Alright, so after you prime the lids for our first eyeshadow, I'm going to use the Smashbox palette called, what are you called? Called Headshot. And I'm going to go on, oh my gosh, there we go. Alright, I'm going to take this white color linen and I'm going to put that all over the lid with a stiff dome brush. So the next color I'm going to use is actually a blush, but the blush I'm going to use is called Bella Bamba. It's by Benefit, and it has that rosy tint that I need to achieve our recreation. And I'm going to use a nice little small crease brush so I can get right in our natural crease with it. Alright, open. So after you have your mid-tone color, that really rosy color, we're going to go in with our Smashbox palette again, and I'm going to use this color called Chestnut. It's really a good word to describe the color. It's like a chestnut brown. And I'm going to use that same crease brush, and I'm going to use a small smudge brush so I can get right in her crease to help get some definition. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tight line using my favorite three-way. Again, you can do this with any black eyeliner, but we're going to get some definition by wiggling it into the lashes. Alright, after we tight line, the next thing I'm going to do is take a black eyeliner. The one I'm using is by Makeup Forever. It's just the regular 0L black. And we're going to run it over the lash line on the top. Alright, and now it's time to get the cat eye going on. So I'm going to use Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liquid Liner. It's a felt tip pen. And we're just going to make an exaggerated cat eye. Okay. The next thing I'm going to do after the cat eye is I'm going to take my Makeup Forever pencil and I'm going to dip it inside my gel liner that's black from Sephora, and we're going to line the waterline. Oh yeah. Alright, now that she's curled her lashes, I'm going to use a kind of all-in-one mascara. It's a fiber mascara. It's called Lashgasm by Too Faced. And it's going to give us lots of drama, lots of volume, lots of length, a little bit of everything.
I have that.
You do? Mm-hmm. You love that?
I do.
Close and look towards the camera. Alright, so after the mascara, we need to balance the bottom lash line with the top, but not with a dark color. So I'm going to take that mid-tone color we used, the blush, the Bella Bamba by Benefit, and I'm just going to sweep a light layer of it on the lower lash line. Okay, next is eyebrows. So Demi Lovato has very, very defined dark brows. So I'm going to use the NYX or NYX, whatever you call it, cake powder. And I'm going to use an angled eyebrow brush. And I'm going to draw her brows on, and I'm going to make them pretty dramatic. And then for the next step is bronzer and blush. So she has a really bronzy cheek. So I'm going to use, I keep forgetting to tell them, I'm going to use Smashbox's Halo Matte Bronzer. It comes in this little shave contraption. And it's just a matte brown bronzer. One that's really like it is Laguna from NARS. If you have that, that's totally fine. I'm going to use a fluffy dome brush like this because we really want it to be diffused on the cheek, and we're not going to sculpt the face, we're going to put it right on that cheekbone. So smile. Alright, and then just to add a little bit of color to the cheeks because we don't want to look dirty, I'm going to use the Bella Bamba that we used on the eyes, but I'm going to use a different brush. I'm going to use an angled blush brush, and I'm just going to apply that to the apples of the cheeks and blend it into the bronzer. Alright, and then the next step is highlighter. So I'm going to use Tarte's, what's this called? I'm going to use Tarte's Rose highlighter. It looks like this. It's like a champagne color. And we're going to strategically place this right above the cheekbones and swoop it right over the eyebrow like a C. Alright, the next step is lips. So the color that Demi's using on the sample picture that I'm going off of is a really like, I guess you could say pinky orange. It looks like a lot like this, if you can see that. I took a sample from Sephora, but I'm not going to use this one because I don't have the package for it and stuff, and I want you guys to be able to get it yourselves. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use Laura Gellar's lip spackle, and I'm going to mute her lips out so this color comes through. And I'm going to use a Sephora brand color called I'll Lead, and it's pretty much the same color. Alright, then I'm going to take that I'll Lead by Sephora, that pinky orangey color, and I'm going to use a lip brush, and I'm going to put it right on top. Alright, so that concludes our Demi Lovato look. Go ahead and move side to side and show them. This is just one sample of a picture I found. It's not every look. Obviously, she wears different looks every time she's on X Factor, but I chose the best one I could get photos of. Close your eyes for me. So a really dramatic cat eye, and then open, and then something really toned down on the lower lash line. Lots of bronzer, a really bright lip. And this is actually a look that you could wear out, or you could wear to anywhere. I think it's pretty appropriate for anything. I mean, for us fancy girls, but it's definitely an approachable look if you do want to be a little bit more fancy than what you're used to. So I really hoped you liked it. And Susan Hines, this is for you. I know you requested this look, and as always, I want to thank you for staying with me through the years. I know we've been friends on Facebook and stuff for a long time, and I really hoped you liked it. This is for you. So I will see you next time, and thanks for watching. Bye! Bye.